April 21st, 2026, Savannah, Georgia. I guess it's apparently a canal, not a natural thing. Okay. Possibly I should have seen that coming. Anyways, down there you can see that nice tall spiderwort. Up here, they're extremely short and only have one cluster of flower each. That's because up here they get mowed back to the ground like halfway through March, and down there they get to grow taller. So for the people who are looking for spiderwort to put in their garden and have never seen it before I posted my pictures, this is why. Because it's only the stuff that's out of sight and out of reach that actually gets to keep flowering at the same rate that it would if it's in your garden. Hence why mine look like that one instead of these ones. So I'm holding the phone in the wrong hand if I'm doing this. So just somewhere that is growing wild. Make sure there's a bunch of it. Don't just take the only one that's there. The only exception to that rule being if you know the whole thing is going to get killed, then yeah, rescue it. They don't have very deep roots. Okay, well that one I just didn't get the roots at all. So oopsies, but that can go in our container. Let's try that again. It works better with two hands, but obviously I gotta hold the phone. That's better. Now you can see the roots. They have these really thick worm-like roots. They're really floppy. But yeah, they're super easy to transplant if you actually get the roots. Let's see if this will fit in here. Yeah, it should. They're pretty floppy, so. I also couldn't find a container with a wider mouth, or I would have brought one. I'll actually just clip off this flower so it fits in there properly. So much water is coming out. I think the sap of this is used like aloe. Maybe you can see it. It's extremely moisturizing. That should be enough to get it in there so I can put the lid back on. But yeah, this is used as an alternative to aloe because it's it's kind of slimy texture, but not in a gross way, if that makes sense. I'm collecting these. I want more in my garden for genetic diversity, and then I'm giving one of them to somebody on Facebook who is extremely excited to see mine. So to spread the spiderwort appreciation. Also, you notice not that I could reach the ones down there, but even if I could, I would be leaving those ones there because they're the ones that are able to properly reproduce and all that stuff. So try to take the ones that are more likely to get chopped like these ones are. Let me take these grasses off. Although I guess I will take these grasses home and see what they do. Shove it in there. Try to get some of the roots in. They're flexible enough they can bend. Just gotta get them down into the water. There we go. Not sure what kind of grass this is, so I'll just take some home and plant it and find out. There's also something else attached to it. Not sure what that is though. You don't know, the grass won't fit in there. It's got too big roots, so I'll toss it down into there so it can at least get some water. Nope, it landed on the rocks, so rip. But anyways, yeah. And then you just go home, plant this like any other plant. Also, hey look. I think this is from a dwarf plantain. Yeah. Very sad looking one. This is a native plantain. It's a host plant. Might be able to dig one of these up too, because all the other ones that I've found are the invasive kind, but this is a host plant. I forget for which butterfly. It's clearly not happy here, so, but I don't think I can fit it in there, so. Yeah, I'll end the video here. Yeah, go dig up some spiderwort. Don't take all of it unless it's specifically an area that's absolutely going to get bulldozed or poisoned, in which case you should rescue it. And then share the plants with other people. Bye-bye.